Hi everyone, so we are going to discuss another problem on strings, and the question is sort strings, but it involves a lot of concepts of strings. Okay, so let's go through the problem statement. The question says given a list of n strings, okay, each consisting of digits and spaces. That means your string looks something like this. It's a 80, 102 and 64. So this is a string, this is one string, and the number of spaces is same for each entry. So you have multiple entries, let's say 92, 30 and 15. This is another entry. Okay, so the number of spaces remains same in all the n strings that you get. So you need to implement a variation of the sort command. Okay, so you need to do sorting, and it also given none of the strings contains consecutive spaces. Okay, and no strings starts with a space nor ends with it. So these are some more conditions about these strings. And spaces are used to divide string into columns, so you can treat this like this. So you can say about each space we have a column, right? And this is, let's say, column 1, this is column 2, this is column 3. Okay, and which these columns can be used as keys in the comparisons. So basically the question could be, you need to sort these rows according to this column. Okay, according to this column will be given in the question. So the question is not yet complete, so we will see more constraints in the next slide. So the program has to support the required parameters. So some more inputs are being given to the question, right? So the first input is a reversed parameter. So this basically says whether you need to reverse your output or not. Okay, so it's a boolean variable, so you will be given, okay, true. True means you have to reverse your output, whatever you have generated so far. Then another is comparison type. What type of comparison you should make between two keys? Okay, for example, if the key is 22 and another key is 13, so either you can compare it lexicographically or you can compare it numerically. So if I make a numerical comparison, then 22 is greater than 13. Okay, but if I okay, maybe if I do a lexicographic comparison, then between 130 and 22, 22 will be greater. Okay, if you just look at the dictionary order. Okay, so 2 is sorry, yeah, 130 is going to be less than 22, but in a numeric order 130 is going to be greater than 22, right? If I talk about numeric values, so these are the type of comparisons that you have to do. So it will be given in the question. For each test case, either you have to do a lexicographic comparison or you have to do a numeric comparison. That means we have to build a function that supports both of these types of comparisons. Okay, and numeric I have already discussed. Okay, so what is the meaning of numeric? That is we have already discussed. And yeah, so another thing would be given as a key. Okay, so key basically denotes which column you have to use for the comparison. Okay, so let us uh, discuss with the help of one input test case. Okay, so this is a sample input and sample output I have written, right? So let us try to understand from the sample input and the sample output. Okay, so we have three inputs, and these are the strings s1, s2 and s3. Okay, then this is the column number, this is whether you need to reverse the output or not, and this is the type of comparison that you have to do. Yeah, so I just updated the sample output, and now let's see how we can solve this problem. Okay, so it says you have to do the sorting based upon the numeric value of the key and based upon the second column. Okay, so this is the column, right? So if you just write down the keys here. Okay, so the keys are going to be 0 2 2, 12 and 13, and if we compare numerically which one is the smallest one, so this one is going to be the smallest, then this one, sorry, yeah, and then this one, right? So let's say this was s1, this was s2 and this was s3. So after doing a numeric comparison, s2 comes first, followed by s3, and followed by S1. This is if you do a numeric comparison. Okay, you can also write what happens if you do a lexicographic comparison. Okay, so in that case S1 will come first. Okay, so let's see what should be our output. So our output should be um, S2, S3, S1. So what is S2? S2 is this 82 and 12. So this comes first. Then we have S3. So S3 is this 77 and 13. This comes next. And finally, we have this string. This comes third. So this is your final output. And since the reversal parameter is false, we do not reverse our output. So if this parameter was true, then we will reverse our output and we will make it S1, S3 and S2. So I hope the problem statement is clear. Now let us discuss the logic, how we are going to solve this problem. Okay, so it seems it's a pretty simple problem, right? So the only thing we need to do is we need to extract keys for every row. Okay, so when you're going to do sorting, you're going to do a comparison based upon the keys. So that means you need to, in the first step, you need to extract keys from every row. Okay, from every string, right? So now you may ask how we can extract the key. Okay, how do we extract the second column or the third column, right? So for that we will take help of tokenization while implementing the code. And another thing I will do is I will store this data in the form of string 1 followed by key 1. I will create a pair, right? So that I do not need to extract key again and again, right? So when you're doing when you're going to compare two strings, you're going to make comparisons. So to make comparisons, you need the key. So one option is every time you make a comparison, you extract the key, but that is going to be a time consuming operation. So what we will do, we will store all the keys along with the string. So we will generate some kind of pairs, string 2 mapped with key 2. Okay, string 3 mapped with key 3 and so on. Okay, so we will extract all the keys and we will store them, right? So the next step would be to do the sorting. Okay, we can do the sorting, and now sorting can have two types of comparators. So one comparator will be lexicographic comparator and another comparator will be a numeric comparator. Okay, so that we will write two different functions, and based upon the input we will call one of these comparators. Okay, so that can be done. Okay, so we will sort all this array of pairs, right? And final thing will be, we can check if the reverse parameter is true, we can call the reverse function to reverse our output. Okay, so that's what we are going to do, right? So the logic is same that I have discussed, right? So first extract all the keys, you store them along with the string, and then you use the sorting function, right? And for that you can use any inbuilt sort function along with a custom comparator, right? So in order to do a numeric comparison, you also need to convert, let's say this is the string, you also need to convert into its numeric value. So the numeric value will be 22. And for the lexicographic comparison, you can just do the comparison based upon the string, and you can say, okay, is 022 less than 13? So you will get true or false depending upon this comparison. So both of these comparisons can be done very easily, right? So in the next video we will discuss the implementation, but I will suggest you try to write the code yourself. Okay.